Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are in a good condition. Let me introduce myself. My name is Musthofa Hilmi. I'm from class accounting 6B. And this video I want to share with you a few tips on how to demonstrate good body language in an interview setting. Being accepted to work at dream company is a matter of pride for job seekers. Having a high educational value and a wealth of experience doesn't guarantee that you will easily be accepted to work in a company. Therefore, you must be fully aware that you are not the only one who is in a job seeker status. In order to be successful in getting hired, the interview process is the key. You must know a special trick and presenting yourself in front of the interviewer, so they are sure to accept you to work. Getting a coveted job is not only determined by speaking skills at the job interview, but also how you behave. Body language is very influenced on your first impression when doing a job interview. How to greet and shake hands. It's all an assessment. Here are some good body language to use during a job interview. 1. Handshake. A handshake is important when it comes to body language during an interview. A handshake can explain how enthusiastic you are about the interview. However, that doesn't mean you have to shake the interviewer's hand very hard. Instead of showing enthusiasm, you make him uncomfortable. Remember that first impressions are very important and have a big impact both during and after the interview. When shaking the interviewer's hand, don't forget to give them your best smile. This is intended to light the mood so that you and the interviewer feel comfortable and close during the interview process. 2. How to sit. The feeling of being nervous about being interviewed is definitely there. However, never show that nervousness in front of the interviewer. Every company wants to have workers who are confident and reliable. Sit back and relax and answer the questions that are given to you. However, don't sit back to break the wrong way. Never cross your legs during an interview, as this is one of the most important things to avoid. Don't lean on your chin. It is recommended to place the palms on the thighs with the palms closed. This can show that you are humble towards the interviewer. Excessive hand movements will also indicate that you are an aggressive person. 3. Eyesight. Eyes are considered as one part of the human body that cannot lie. The tongue may reveal something that is not true, but the eyes will still tell the truth. Therefore, pay attention to eyeball movement during the interview. Look the interviewer in the eye when he asks and when he answers. Looking the other way is allowed, just not too often and not done when giving answers. If you avert your eyes while answering a question, the interviewer may doubt your answer. Therefore, convince them with your eyes. 4. Concentration. During the interview, full concentration is needed. Therefore, avoid staying up late, because staying up late can cause a decrease in concentration in thinking. Make sure that you listen carefully to all the instructions and questions that are given, making sure you understand. The question asked is very important. Therefore, if something is unclear, it's okay to ask them again, provided that the question does have a double meaning, or that you have never heard of certain term. During the interview, make sure that you are able to record each question so that you can provide relevant answers. 5. The position of the head must be upright. During the interview, try not to tilt your head to right or the left. Also, don't keep looking down because this is sign that you lack confidence. It's best to keep your head straight in line with your view of the interview for a better view. The upright position is also normal. There is no need to force it to avoid a stiff impression. It's just like you're chatting with other people, so the impression is flexible. 6. Hand position during interview. Crossing your arms near your chest, placing your hands on the table, or clenching your fist at your waist or hand position to avoid during a job interview. The impression is like when wanting to cover something up and challenge someone who is interviewing you. Indeed, talking while moving your hands will make you appear more flexible when speaking. But right now you are in a formal situation, which makes you have to be able to refrain from moving too much, because every move you make can annoy the interviewer. 7. Don't touch your head or hair. The interviewer's question confuses you. If so, you can ask for an example of the question so that you understand and can provide your own answer. Or it could be by asking the interviewer to repeat the question so you understand what he means. Don't, when he's confused or unable to answer, you hold your head or twist your hair. In addition to being rude, this gesture is a sign that you are not ready and are afraid to give an answer. 8. Nodding when answering. During the interview, you are allowed to do nod as long as it is not excessive. Once or twice it is okay to show whether or not you agree with the question or statement the interviewer conveys. There's nothing wrong with nodding if you don't understand the interviewer's question. It's better to ask than to know, but to be wrong. 9. You can laugh as long as you don't overdo it. Most interviewers want the interview session to be relaxed. No wonder the interviewer wants to joke in the middle of the interviewer's test. Want to laugh? Yes, but try not to overdo it until your voice is heard in the next room. Even though it's funny, keep in mind that this is not hangout with your friends. Your attitude during the interview will determine your fate in the future. So please keep your attitude if you want to pass the test at the company you are applying for. And last 10, don't vibrate. It's normal to feel nervous before or during the interview. However, as nervous or timid as you may be, there's no need to vibrate in the chair or at the table. This will lead to the assumption that you are a typical coward who is not ready to be taken to war. Try to calm your heart and mind before it's your turn to enter the room. Think of this interview as a common brainstorming or Q&A session, so you can go through it calmly. So, during the interview, you have to pay attention to body language. Usually, body language really explains things that were not explained during the interview. Seriousness and commitment can also be seen from body language. Someone who conveys a good answer but with low ethical body language will certainly lower his chance of being accepted. Therefore, pay attention to body language. Convince the interviewer that you have been honest and serious about interview through body language. Okay, that's all information about body language. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it then please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Thanks so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.